see the quick demo of Aspire 13 which is newly launched. So here I just start my application here. See, this is that one of the application which have that Python is a backend and front end is a React app, and it's just running and all the data coming from Python API and using in our front end for React.js. And same things we have over here, and there is a couple of many features. As you can see, there's a local host is gone, but they are providing a your own domain as a local domain. So that we will do, we will learn how we can do that and all. So yeah, let's moving to implementation. So before we start implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, so this is my channel which is .NET Real World Example, and in here you can go through many app, but one thing I would like to recommend over here. See, if you new or you are try to learn that .NET Aspire, so there is a good learning path. So here you can just learn all that app how you can integrate in your Aspire. So see over here, API, front end, back end, database, functions, the all of things actually we just integrate in this one app. So you can learn from here, and apart from this also you can learn many things like AI integration, create agent, and front end, back end as a full stack developer, and game development, and also you can learn many content over here. So let's moving to implementation. So first of all, what you need to do, let me minimize everything, let me close, and first let me open a terminal, because whatever you have, do you have currently, we need to check. So if you have any Aspire, so you need to install actually Aspire. So first let me check that Aspire version. So currently I have that Aspire 13 which I already migrate, but if you don't have, so also I'll tell you how we can do that, because that is important. So first of all, you need to one command, so which is this. Okay, so you have to just, if you using a window and using a PowerShell command, so you can try this command. Okay, IEX, and this is that Aspire dev install ps file. Okay, so once you hit enter, so now, okay, this is not a PowerShell command prompt, so you can use that PowerShell command prompt and use it as a PowerShell command. This is one thing, you can just upgrade your Aspire. And second thing is also, if you trying to use your bash command, so you can just use the bash command as well. So if you have to use any Ubuntu VM, and then you can just use your bash command. Okay, so like this way actually you can just install and upgrade your latest one. So once you done, definitely you will get that Aspire 13 version, so that we can check it over here like this. After that, so Aspire, and just check that version, you will get that 13 version. Okay, so once you done this one, so second things also, you can upgrade or up to date your template. So for update template, you can just simply use this command. This command actually basically for anywhere you can just use it. So .NET new install aspire.project template, and once you hit enter, it's just trying to install your uh, latest template. So see, now they are providing those are new templates. So if you know previously like .NET Aspire, so see, this is new template actually they provide, which is Aspire Python starter, py starter, right? So they are introduced also, like we can easily handle our Python application and all in here in the Aspire. So that I will tell you like how we can proceed with that. So now what I'll do, I'll just create one application which is that new template. So how we can do that? Simply just go to that particular directory. First I'll just go to that my directory, like for example moving to D folder, I guess. Yeah, so once you clear over here, so what I'll do, I'll just simply go to my folder. Okay, cool. Now you just simply try Aspire new. So once you try Aspire, okay, this is wrong actually, Aspire new, see, they're providing this few template, right? One is that Blazor with minimal API. This is just common one which we are trying to use, but this is that new one. Okay, so which have React, Vite, React Vite and FastAPI. Actually, this is FastAPI which is built in our Python application. So let me use the second one and hit enter. Once you hit enter, you can just, it is asking to your project name. So what I'll do, recommend over here, something like Python app in Aspire, something like that. Okay, and simply output path also will same, and then it is asking to you that what version you want to. So we will use the latest one, so 13. And yeah, so this is that another new feature actually they are providing us. So use .deb localhost URL. Okay, so if you want to use that .deb localhost URL, so you can just simply yes. If you don't want, like as like previously if we are using as a local development, right, as a local host, so you can use as a no. If you want to use your own domain as a deb domain, so you can just use, this is a new feature actually. So click yes, and this is just development or use the Redis caches and all, so I'll just ignore that. That is not a mandatory. So now it will try to create your template, your applications. So once you done our application, now see application got created this folder. So we have to just go to that folder, py app, and go to that, and just simply I want to open it in a VS Code. So let me open this project in our VS Code. Let me show you what we have in this template. So yeah, here my application, and see it have app app folder, another one is a front end folder, and this is another new feature which is single hosting file. Okay, so by default it just created a single hosting file, see app.host, which will orchestrate your front end, back end, everything actually will orchestrate. So first I'll just go with this app.host file. Now see what we have, whatever our app folder, right, this is our API which manage our Python. So they are using this, see, unicorn app extension and using that UB, right? So this is a UB also they will support it, and along with pip command also will support it. So both are just supported, whatever things you can use it, but yeah, I'll use over here this default one. And second, now we are orchestrate our front-end app, which is React app, which will depend on this API. So this API we will consume over here and then will use over there, right? And this is that publish content or static files and all. So that's how actually they are orchestrate over here in the single host file. And this is your Python app. So if you check over here, this is the Python app, and here we just expose our fast API for this forecast, weather forecast. So see, this is that our weather forecast which is using the fast API, so that we can use consume this API in anywhere, right? And this is front end app, which is this React app. So that API actually consuming in our API in this front end app, and we are using in our component over here. So that is overall like it is here, but that nice part is they are provide a simple template which easily we can build it, right? So how we can run it, for running also it's very simple. If you go back to here, this particular directory, right, or you can just open a terminal here as well. Go to the terminal, and in this terminal you can just simply use aspire run. It's a simple command. So once you aspire run, now see it is automatically detect your AppHost project, and then it will try to run it. Now application got running in this one, so let me open it. So yeah, it's trying to open, and yeah, so yeah, definitely I already done that part, but yeah, if you do first time, if you don't have UB install in your local system, see, because this is just source, everything just executing using that UB .exe, right? So if you don't have install UBXI, definitely it will prompt on top over here like, okay, this is the installation guide of this UB installation. So you just follow that installation guide, or you can just simply use that one command actually for pip that UB install, like pip and then UB, sorry, pip There is a pip command also there mentioned, and then ub, whatever that ub, so you can just install that pip ub over there. Simple, right? So once you're done, now this app will run because this is execution, this is dependent on ub. And if you have python also, pip is available, so you can directly change it to that also. But yeah, that is fine. So now see, your application, this api one is running. So also if you observe over here, so see, instead of localhost, they are providing this app, this complete your app name and then localhost, and then that means this is a complete domain the local domain is providing. This is a new feature. So once you click on that, now see, your api is running, and once you click, this is your uh, api endpoint. So once you click that, now your api returning the data. Perfect, right? So once you ensure that okay, api is running perfectly in your python fast api, so we can check our front end. So once click on this front end, now it's trying to run and get the data from your api. Now see, you'll get the data from this api. And same things we can check in our logs as well. Go to the trace, and if you see over here, there's a many api calls over here, right? So all these calls actually happen and get the data. You can see that over here. So like this way, this is a new feature and .NET Aspire. And yeah, I think this is good for this, this new template. But there is a couple of more things is available over here. So that pretty much good for this, new template in .NET Aspire. But if you want to learn more, so there is a official, announcement over here, right? And in here now you can see there's all that features available over here. So if you want to learn more and more, so you can just go through, because it is difficult to explain everything over here in one session. So yeah, but if you require to explain other features as well, so please let me know. I'll just explaining more over here, and I'll just create another session. But yeah, I think you have to go through this, all this all these new features over here. So yeah, till now, thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.